girl, you have to extend your hands to fluff this hair. I'm sure you do.
First thing first is I'm going in and I'm using Volume 30 Developer as well as L'Oreal Color Stripper to remove some of the color from my client's hair. We want to make the crown this color right here so it blends in with the rest of the hair. And basically I'm also going to go in with some semi-permanent dye and stretch her roots down a little bit lower, because when I ombre the extensions, I want her roots and the extension roots to be around the same length. And now I'm just going in and making sure it's fully absorbed. That is the key to an even, unblotchy dye job. And as you can see, I've brought all of her roots down at least 3 inches. And now I'm going in and adding the second color that I'm going to dye her hair, and that's kind of a cinnamon red. Everything I use will be in the bottom bar, so you guys can go ahead and check that out. And I'm just smushing that through with my fingers. Next up, this is the hair I'm using. It is from WowAfrican.com, and I will have information in the bottom bar. And it is 22, 20, 16, and 18 inch hair, water wave. And then I also went ahead and I processed this hair and I lifted it to this warm caramel blonde type of color. It really complements the model's hair and skin tone. And this is what the hair looks like, all blown out. And here you can see the model's hair is all done. I stretched her roots out. I added some of the cinnamon color and left her tips kind of blonde. And here goes the results. As you can see, the center of her hair is still red, but that's going to be all braided up, and the only thing left out will be her edges. At the last minute, we decided to do a Vixen sewing, and this is the cross that you see in the center of her head. That will be the leave out. And this little braid maze that you see, that's going to be where I sew all the hair around. And as you can see, I added a couple more anchor braids to make everything a little bit more even. The braid around the front of her hair is for her front leave out. Now I'm just going in and I'm dropping some castor oil down on her scalp. She has a very itchy, dry scalp, and castor oil is great for that. Also helps your hair grow. Here you can see I have a net over her hair. It is a stretchy net. I'm going to go ahead and sew that down so the hair is a lot more even, and then I'm going to cut it off everywhere it does not need to be. Now I'm going to go in and start sewing. On each quadrant, you want to start from the top left corner going around on the left side of the head. On the right side of the head, you want to start at the right top corner and go around one time and then sew back and forth. I will have more of an example of what I'm talking about coming up very soon. As you can see, I'm working my way down and sewing. I'm going to come up and then go back and forth. As you can see here, this is the top right, and I'm doing the same thing, starting from the top corner, sewing down, and then I'm going to go back and forth. I do this so when you wear the hair in a ponytail, everything is smooth and covered and looks really, really natural. Just continue to watch this and you'll see how I sew. So as you can see, I'm pretty much done. I unbraided the cross, and on both sides of the head I just went down and then back and forth, and look how natural it looks. You can brush it, you can comb it, you can wear it up or down. It's super easy, and if you need more help, I will have another video coming up kind of showing a little bit more in detail, but I think this is a super natural sew-in pattern and I love it. My model loves it, everybody in the streets love it. And this right here is an unfinished product. I will have the finished color. I had to do some color correction and I had to do a few more things to kind of finish the hair, but you can see you can wear it up, you can wear it half down, you can wear it to the side, you can do anything with this. If you have any questions, contact me below. I am Los Angeles and I am available to be booked. All information in the bottom bar. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much WowAfrican.com for the hair.